Hello, hello. What's up, my greenskins? Today we will be reviewing John Carpenter's The Thing.
Johnny gone. Let me back into the review. I hear things out here. I'm fine. I'm okay. I won't hurt anybody anymore. I'm cool. I think I botched take three. Oh well. Scrap it.
Well, you're not an actor, so.
No, I yeah, no. I'm only a critic. Ay. I gotta admit, this is starting to become like John Carpenter's The Thing, the film shoot.
Yeah, we're like just
So
Bundy Birch without the fighting.
we haven't had a good row yet. We'll wait when we talk about the Transformers movie.
Oh boy.
I got problems with that movie, and I love it and I hate it. It's one of those weird things. Anyway, so what did you think of this movie, John Carpenter's The Thing?
My first proper viewing, all I can say is it was awesome. It was damn good. I enjoyed it, and it's a movie I'll definitely be rewatching frequently. I mean, I've seen bits and bobs of it before, but I never really sat down and fully watched it un- until recently.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit about the movie and how, like I keep saying, it was the film from hell. It's one of those yeah, I keep saying lightning in the bottle. This wasn't fucking lightning in the bottle. This was the whole fucking storm. This is an amazing movie. And when you find out the gravity of what a movie takes, like I don't always find this information out. I actually rarely do a lot of research on something. It's just every once in a while I start hearing bits and pieces, and you're just like, wow, that's insane. And this movie was impressive all the way around. So first, let's break her down. Let's first start with the music. What did you think of the music?
It fit the atmosphere. There wasn't much in terms of variety. It was just
No,
a few chords with the same
eight, I believe.
theme, but
Yeah,
it fit. It worked, and it set up the atmosphere and the tone and the creepy factor, which is what this movie is going for.
yeah. It's perfect. It's absolutely almost pitch perfect. It's you can every once in a while get lucky, and like I said, I had a VHS copy of this years ago, and I remember that after a while, VHS tapes sometimes they do pick up on weird sounds and like they get kind of that weirdness to it. And I'll say this right now, my VHS tape of the thing because of how many times I watched it, it had some fascinating, like weird. The sound kind of had a weird warp to it, a little bit. Just made it even more creepier. Like this is such an awesome sound, like music soundtrack. This is even used in video games on occasion. It's just that good.
Yeah,
It's just amazing.
well, this is a movie I'm gonna have to get on VHS. Yes, I collect VHS. Sue me. What? Big whoop. Want to fight about it? Want to know something?
Hey, hey, you know what? It's absolutely right. You know what? I believe in actually owning media because unlike a streaming service where they can go, oh well, we don't like, we are not going, we're going to take away that movie now. Bye. And it's like, well, I wanted to watch that movie. Oh, get a VPN. I buy a Blu-ray player or a VHS player. If I have the tapes or the movies or the Blu-rays or the DVDs, I can keep watching the show, and it costs me way less than the freaking Netflix account.
Or you have to get multiple accounts on different services,
Yeah,
which adds to the cost to watch very few things on there.
yeah, exactly. There's a lot of times that I get into the habit of, okay, well, I'm just not going to use Amazon for 4 months. I'll wait for something to come on Amazon. I'll wait for something to come on Netflix. I'll wait for something to come on Funimation. There are times I don't even watch it. I just watch the visual media. I actually do the media I bought. Heck, it's YouTube's the only thing I actually use. it's insane that that's how it is. But it's always good to have the media, right?
Yeah, and to me, the VHS is the last great movie movie watching system. It's uh, it's what a girlfriend is to a wife. An earlier, better version. I'm just
I
kidding.
love that.
1,000 points whoever gets that reference.
Yeah. So, what did you think of the acting? Well, we're gonna do the acting because this is just
The acting is very good. Um, I mean, knowing that this was actually filmed on location, uh,
in
like you said,
Alaska. Yeah,
we'll get more into that. It actually makes it more impressive. I mean, yeah, there are moments of where the quality dips, but not to the point where it's distracting. I mean, uh, no, yeah, that's pretty much it. Not, the quality dips occasionally. No, not occasionally. A couple of times I noticed, and if there is more times, I didn't notice because I was really into the story.
well, these guys were exhausted. Like this is one of the few times this and a couple other movies I actually know a lot about because it was just amazing on what ended up happening. And this is what I jokingly call the cursed film because there are films out there that are like truly cursed. This one was cursed,
Yes, it took us
and
3 reviews to re- three
just to
attempts
get
at
it, yeah,
recording.
people interrupting, people, yeah. No, this film was notorious for some really crazy stuff, and the actors were exhausted. The actors were tired. There were times they were screaming. Like there are times when you see the character who plays Childs, he just looks like he's ready to fucking deck somebody. And like they just look exhausted, and that's actually legit. It works for the movie. Now, what did you think of? Probably the best part of this movie is the visual effects, like the effects as a whole. What do you think?
Oh man, those were brilliant. I mean, usually horror
It,
slash thriller movies, whatever you might want to
especially
call
older
it.
ones.
Yeah, they they, they usually blow the budget or they have nothing left on the special effects. But this one, nope, they made sure everything looked good, and I appreciated that. I watched this movie and I'm like, oh my god, how do they pull this off? Oh my god, there's no
I
CGI.
know.
This is an '80s movie, so CGI, if any, at is minimal. You
I
need
don't know. There was. I don't think there was. I don't think there was any CGI for this. And well, again, it was also filmed on set, like on location in Alaska. That's crazy. Like that is fucking insane if you think about it. Like if that was all shot there and then, wow. Like that's just wow. Like
you know what? This movie's gonna start out creepy. I mean, without saying what happens, there's a dog, and sometimes I was thinking, is that a real dog or did they? Because not because um, it looks fake in any way, but it's just a damn well trained dog because this the dog had to stand still, and dogs don't stand still. They're always like moving their heads side to side and all that stuff.
oh no, legit. That was actually a train. That was actually a trained dog.
That is a damn well trained dog because the dog walking, the way it walked felt creepy.
Well, even when the other dogs were in there, the dogs were freaking out and stuff. Apparently, that was actually like legit. Like, and they sprayed those dogs constantly. It's just like it was a like the dogs were not they were not they were not happy puppers apparently. Um, and there's a lot to this movie. You're not even 100% sure what's going on and where everything is. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. The movie itself, you really do wonder if what is with this movie and how far it actually goes and where everything is. This is one of those suspenseful movies, and the CG for this is just beautiful. To this day, still holds up.
You mean special
It's
effects?
almost Yeah. The special effects. I apologize. The FX or the special effects were amazing.
And what's good about the special effects, as good as they were, they still
Mhm.
chose not to linger on them for too long, or that may have taken away the
Well, there's this uncanny valley feeling to it, and that's what made this really creepy. It was really truly uncanny valley. Like everything about it made the monster or the thing as it's called, really disturbing. And probably the most depressing part of this thing, the story. What did you think of this story?
I thought the story was really good, and um, I wasn't sure where this was going. I wasn't sure if there was going to be a happy ending or a sad ending or a terrifying ending. It's not one of
Yeah.
those. It's not a predictable movie.
Oh no, it isn't. It actually isn't. And we're gonna do a little spoiler bit at the end, but we'll do our little thing. Then I'll ask him a question. Um, wow, this story. See, the thing is you actually think about it. It's a really simple story, but the acting, the suspense,
The acting,
the
the the way it was shot,
yeah.
you can take a simple story and make something great of it. And we've seen this happen over and over again. Nothing needs to be complex or deep or thought provoking. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's how you act it. It's how it's acted out. It's how the story
Like
plays.
movies like Predator is another example of a
Yeah.
simple idea made into a great movie. Yeah,
Yep.
Inception. Inception is toilet paper for me.
Yeah. Same here. I think it was actually mediocre. I think people bred. See, this is a movie that's so deep and so disturbing that it's clear this is what's going on.
Yeah, what I like
And
about this movie is that yeah, people might think because it's simple, it must have no substance. That's not true because it showcases
oh,
how these guys are behaving in a very uncertain situation, how their rationale and their psyche and their composure is crumbling around them.
how everything is falling apart.
Yeah, and
How how
it's
how
breathtaking.
like the end of this movie is so fucking. It's iconic. And most people know the end of this movie, but for those who haven't, it's watch it. And I do suggest actually, this is one of those movies you have to watch all in one sitting. Like take a piss, grab snacks, but not too much snacks. Grab a little bit of drink, so you're nicely hydrated. You gotta be hydrated during the summer, and just sit back and get sucked in to the void of nothingness and black, where you're trapped and you don't know what's happening. That's the best way to watch this movie. Turn off all the lights
Would you
and
recommend
enjoy the movie
watching it alone or with someone? No, no, let me ask you.
alone.
Yeah, because I watched it with someone, so that may have taken away the the intended creepy factor, or at least
If you're gonna watch this with somebody, I always suggest to watch with somebody that hasn't seen it as well.
that's what I did.
That would be my suggestion. And don't talk. Just watch the movie. It's one of those just shut the fuck up and watch.
That
don't
certainly did
don't
not
don't make.
happen.
Yeah. You just sit back and let the movie flow. It's one of those very terrifying. Do not watch this movie high. Do not watch this movie high if you've never seen this movie.
Yeah,
This will fuck you up.
take it from experience from an experienced guy. I've never been high, so I
Uh,
don't know.
I'm not that experienced, but I've had friends who had, and they did not like the outcome because they never saw the movie. I never explained it to them. I just handed them the VHS. I get this phone call at 4 in the morning. Why? I'm like, what the hell? Why? Oh yeah, yeah. It messed him up. It messed him up. It really did mess him up. It wasn't a good day.
Well, I watched
Oh,
it,
great.
albeit not in the atmosphere that
Yeah,
you suggest I
yeah.
did, but I came out of it like I want to see. I want to watch it again.
I know that's the thing. Like you do want to watch it again. That's the thing about the thing. You want to watch this multiple times. Now, here's the big question: what are you rating this one?
Well, um, since there were no boobs in the movie, I'm gonna have to give it a 0 on the boob meter. But
Well, what are you going to give it in the actual rating?
um, I'm gonna give it a solid 8. I would give it higher, but there's one thing this movie is lacking, which I think you're gonna hate me for this, but there's one thing this movie could have used:
What's that?
Bill Paxton. It's all over, man.
uh,
Game over, man. Game over.
no. You know what? Bill Paxton was not needed for this movie. I think they had the perfect cast. And the reason I think they have a perfect cast, this is a 9.9 movie. This movie is amazing.
No, there was this one character. I forget his name. I've only seen this movie fully once, so I'm not. Uh, I don't know all the characters' names yet, but there's this one character who was a bit of a like he started going crazy the quickest.
Yeah, yeah. Don't say anything else. We want to leave it. Well, I'll leave it to the
Like
pitch perfect end.
like
But
I just wish that. Oh, what if Bill Paxton played him like the way he did
no,
his
no,
cartoon
no, no.
aliens?
That was
I would have liked
perfect.
that.
That the actor who that actor is actually a well-known actor who did that, and that was perfect. That I Bill Paxton's no Bill Paxton. He's good for certain things. He's not good for this. This was not his movie. This was definitely not his movie. I'm saying 9.9, almost perfect. I will disagree there. Bill Paxton should not be in it. Now we're gonna go to our little spoilers. So, because I'm gonna ask him a question about the last bit of the movie. So, if you have not seen this movie yet, John Carpenter's The Thing. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Um, Share with everybody. Watch this movie. Watch this movie. And we're gonna go to the spoilers. 3, 2, 1. If you don't want spoilers, stop the video right now. So, who was the thing at the end of the movie? McCready or Childs? McCready was Kurt Russell's character.
I'm gonna. Oh, that's a tough one because
And one of them is actually an alien. At the end of that movie, one of them's an alien. Who is it?
I mean it could be McCready. Maybe he got infected off screen or at some point that we didn't notice, or but we didn't see where Childs was. In He disappeared for a chunk of the third act, so it's like he could be the alien,
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
So there are two possible headcanons unless there is a clue in there that I did not pick up on.
I don't want to say much about it, but it's interesting. This debate at the end of this movie has had the internet at war for years.
Well, I hope no one's dead
Um,
over it, because just the movie.
no, probably not, but it's had internet wars for years. There are actually groups out there that says that Childs was the thing and McCready was the thing. There are groups that actually discounted this. That's been around for a while now. From my knowledge, I know who the thing is. I'm not going to say who the thing is, at least not on air, but I know who it is because of certain things that were released.
Okay, things that were released. So the film itself does not confirm or deny one or the other.
No, but John Carpenter has actually kind of announced, and the other thing that kind of nailed the hammer home did kind of finally release it. But the debate is still going strong.
I mean,
So who do you want to pick? Who do you want to pick? Are you a McCready boy? Or are you a Childs man?
well, um, Childs is not the star. He's a support character, and I guess 9 times out of 10, the main character always comes out as the clean one. So if if convention, if this goes by convention, then I guess Childs would be the thing. But I don't know. I'd have to see it again and pick up on the clues.
That's what makes this movie great, right there. You have to watch it again. You're gonna catch little keys, and it's gonna keep on catching with you. You're gonna see stuff. You're gonna go, "What the fuck?" You'll notice things. Trust me on that one. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for those that stuck around. Like, share, subscribe. Next, we're going to be doing we're going to leave it up to you guys. Comments. Killer Clowns from Outer Space or John Carpenter's They Live.
They live.
Vote. Vote or I'm gonna roll 2d6 and then we'll see who wins that way.
All right.
All right, thank you, everyone. Have yourselves a very good one. Thank you very much, Editor in Chief Dark. And
You're welcome.
you want to plug anything before we head out?
If you haven't seen this movie, check it out. My first viewing, I highly recommend it to people. I'm already going to be recommending it to people who haven't seen it.
Yep, definitely, damn straight, almost perfect movie.
Actually, maybe for my live streams for Alien Month, we might check out the original version because something we may not have mentioned. I don't remember we mentioned throughout the whole review. This movie is actually a remake of a film from 1952, I think it was.
I deny its existence. When you have a movie this good, I deny its existence.
Well, we might watch the original on my Twitch.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. All right. Again, thank you, everybody. Editor Chief, thank you. And have yourself a very good day. And watch the thing.
Watch the thing.